Alrighty, people. So we have our next team. If you watched the previous episode, you would see, or maybe, I don't know, my orders are never correct, but now we are using Shadow Rider. We used Ghost Rider already. That was a rental code. We'll come back to it at the end and kind of recap looking at the code. The Ice Rider team, a couple games with it. I ended up playing offline with the pace of it on Showdown for a little bit. I did really, really well. And we went 2 and 3 on ladder with it against Shadow Rider teams. So the team that I thought I would struggle the most against, it actually managed to overtake the majority of the time. So oh, we clicked the wrong team. So we'll have a bonus episode game. So I can't just throw a game. So this team does not have a restricted. Alright, so this is a little annoying. Oh, Zacian! No! So, Dusclops. Next to who? I guess Dusclops Thundy. Probably try and have some early firepower there. And is that in prison? Why does that look so familiar? I really feel like that's going to be in prison. I guess this is actually not bad for the Sun Core to take on. And then bring Thundy in the back and pair it with Tapu Fini. I don't love it. I don't hate it. We actually have no fake out pressure, so to be honest with you, it's really bad for us. But we'll see how it goes. Okay. So, with my opponent's game, and this lead, and everything else, this is a very safe moment to just go into AB Thundy now and go ahead and get Divine Lash off into the Tapu Fini slot. We can't stop Whimsicott from setting Tailwind, so the best we can do here is preserve our Sun, just in case he maxes Fini and sets Rain against something. We can turn around and pivot into Torkoal and kind of counter the Rain here. My opponent will not be maxing. There is Tailwind. Tapu Fini will probably die. Tapu Fini should die to this. And it does. Looks like he quit. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't expecting Sun, but alright, that gives us a chance to change up the team here without it being super long. I do like that team though. The team's super fun. Just in Trick Room. Oh my gosh, Torkoal's so fun in Trick Room. Oh wow, okay. Got a lot of points on that one. So we're going back into doubles. No, let's show the team. Just cause extra things for people to have to go through if they misclick. Shadow Rider. There we go. So Spec Shadow Rider is we're doing really good right now. Almost in Master Ball. So we're going to do 3 games with the Shadow Rider team, and we'll see if Shadow Rider is the one that puts us in Master Ball tier. Because I have neglected this all season. I'm very excited for next season though. I'm going to really grind the ladder out super early. Season 8 was just very, very hard. Like the first month of Season 8 was fun because there was like, it was so new and refreshing, and there's so many restricteds to play with. You know, so I ran Palkia for a while, I ran Dialga, I ran Yveltal. You know, but this back half has just been so boring with all the Zacians and stuff running around. So, yeah, I think everyone's, and I don't know, a lot of players are more focused on PC Players Cup, and then you have the Victory Road tournaments coming up soon. So I'm very glad and excited for Season 9. Kind of to reset the meta again. So he does have Urshifu, so I can kind of expect that up front. A couple pretty powerful things here. So the big question is, should I just go with that and then bring like a Lecky in the back and then bring in my own Urshifu? Huh? Yeah. I do like the team though. I like the Lapras. Oh, Lapras would be a really good lead for them actually. I didn't even really pay attention to that. Lapras, Moltres could be a decent lead if it's depending on the set, but Lapras would be really good. Or just bring some Lapras and Kyogre. Okay. So you'll max Lapras, very especially bulky. I wonder if I outspeed them. Both of them. Should I mean, there is no Sucker Punch to worry about here. Like, there is no Sucker Punch here, so... Do I just... Helping Hand... I'm curious to see how much this does to max Lapras. Watch him max Kyogre and just be playing around. Nah. So I think it's good we brought a Lucky for sure now. Just because I do not think we kill the Lapras because it's just super bulky. This also really does help Zacian. So we get the Helping Hand off. Let's see, is it Scarf Kyogre? It is not. It's Focus Sash Kyogre? What is that? Wait, it didn't say it activated Focus Sash, so it's not Focus Sash. It literally just lived on 1 HP. That is something. Okay. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. That is something. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna Expanding Force here, and I'm gonna Leaf Storm. Oh, I can't Leaf Storm. I could max my Ghost. So just guarantee Lapras goes bye-bye. Like an Astral Barrage too, I guess. And just Resonance. Excuse me. Ooh. Hmm. So Reggie lucky now, and who does my opponent go into? I'm curious. Wulasawi? What is that? That's an Urshifu. So that's expanding force. Oh wait, I'm gonna change the terrain. I mean, okay, that's probably a bad play actually. Okay, so a little recap. We definitely put ourselves in a very bad position um, towards the end here, especially with that Lapras play. Um, and thankfully, we didn't get hacks too bad. You know, the opponent got the Thunder and the Para, but we didn't actually get paralyzed, so that was really good. And we got the Mystical Fires, the lower special attack, to be able to just make it enough to survive after Barry. A lot closer than it should have been, but overall, that was a really good match. Um, all right, so game one with that puts us in max. Not too shabby. All right, so honestly, I'm very glad he led Sun. Probably the counter the horse because I would not have done very good against anything else. Reason. Well, that's fine because I mean you stop abilities, but I'm still gonna be faster, so I'll still get Tailwind. Um, yep. Okay. Oh, we're flying type. No, we don't change types actually. So Burning Jealousy can still hit us. Now, my friends, we go into I'm kind of fine just going into this guy. Because we're going to get an Airstream boost on him. So even though there's Sun, he could probably still outspeed everything. So my opponent would have to kind of switch out here to prevent it from getting like +2. I mean, because if it knocks, Airstream should do about 30% of Torkoal, which means that Astral Barrage should pick up the KO. Okay. You go Venio. Which now means that this is Stab. So some of the helping hand, it's still gonna hurt a lot. And Astral Barrage will now pick up 2 kills. Maybe 1. It picks up both. Okay. Yes, sir. So now if you're my opponent, you have Regigigas and Weezing come out. You're not affected by the Astral Barrage. So I do have to switch it out. So I just risk a high jump kick and I go ahead and pivot out to Indeedee. Yeah, that would do it. Because then Expanding Force will just clean up House and like everything else. It won't be Stab high jump kick though, so that's kind of, that may matter. I don't know. I wonder if this is Life Orb or if it's Assault Vest. If it's Assault Vest, it could be really good. What would be a good play here is to double protect, anticipating that I really want to go ahead and just throw that high jump kick into the Regigigas slot. That would be a really good play. The only problem is if you do double protect, then I mean, because you almost always have to protect Weezing in the slot. Okay, not bad. You strike him. I'm assuming you're striking Cinderace. Yeah. So now you should have Darkness. You are Life Orb. You should have Max Darkness. I wonder if I'm still faster. I should be. So here, what would be the better play? Follow me, most likely. And just guarantee the 1v1. He does not get the double protect. I do follow me just to be safe. Okay, cool. You never know. Oh, that's right. I forgot Terrain wasn't up because of the abilities. Smart. I'm glad I did target into the wheezing slot though. Thankfully, I still target another thing that needs to be targeted. All right, so we get the special attack boost. He max strikes here. It's not gonna matter because you're slower, and it's gonna do. Oh, it still does a good amount. Not too bad. My berry will now activate. So now what I would do is I will helping hand this next attack. A huge risk because I don't want to take a hit, but at the same time I don't think you kill. I don't think Life Orb mitigates it that much. So we'll see what happens. Expanding Force, Helping Hand, on terrain. Bye bye Gigas. And that's a dub. Alright, we'll probably do one more. Battle against Bobby, all caps. Okay, Bobby, all caps. I see you. Does he have Fake Out or Follow Me? It does not look like it. So do I just go Cinderace and Day with, I guess you either clean up and Regieleki? Because I haven't really got to use that much. I don't know. We'll use this. Yeah, we'll use this. So Dialga, Celesteela, Hatterene, Ace checks all of it. Liepard, Landorus would be his best Ace cover. If it's Scarflando, that's a nightmare. If it's not Scarflando, we're okay. Right? Because Scarflanders is just, ugh. I think Earthquake would still kill me. I think Earthquake would probably still kill Max for sure. I'd have to clear Scarflanders out ASAP. That might be his move. Lead Scarflanders and something like Dialga, the Scarflando, Dialga, or Dialga, Liepard, Cat in Time. Let's go. Liepard is either going to A, fake tears, or B, want to fake out. Neither of those are horrible for me. It can't fake out. So I'm going to Helping Hand Max Fire, which is base 160, and should kill anything coming in that Dialga slot. Fake Out, Fake Tears, Snarl maybe is the third. I don't know. It may get Foul Play, so it could be running that as well. It does not max Dialga turn 1. Still went for Fake Out. We get the Fireball. Fireball should still one-shot it. Oh, no, it does not. Oh, no. Oh, mistakes were made, guys. Mistakes were made. Okay, I'm gonna max Knuckle. Mystical Terrain or Mystical Fire should still pick up the kill there, right? It could have followed me just to be safe, but Also have specs in the back, so I'm not like too crazy on everything else. Landers comes in. It's fine. Get a little pre-chip on Landers. Landers goes for the Intimidate. Wider brings us back to normal. We get the Knuckle here into Lipard. Should take it down to Focus Sash range. Lipard uses... What does Lipard use in this situation? Does it have Foul Play? Well, it's gonna go Snarl, okay. Get some nice chip on Indede. Mystical Fire now. Are you Scarf Lando? That's the question. Because if you are, I'm going to be very upset. If you're not, I won't be as upset. I'm still going to be upset. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. Do I follow me just in case it wants to max? Like cover that option? I kind of have to, don't I? Is it Scarf? Okay, it's at least not Scarfed. Let's see if Fireball is just what we want here. Awesome. Remember, Cinderace is a beast, guys. Easy plug on a Series 18. Or a Series 19, I'm sorry. Hatterene. Ooh, I actually really do not want Trick Room going up here. Problems. I guess I Iron Head the Hatterene. And I Helping Hand. And my opponent cancels here. Alright. So yeah, Ghost Rider team got us 3 wins. And we got to feature a little bit of all of it. We got to showcase, the Cinderace combo as well up front. I'm curious. Adamant Orb. Sash on that. We knew that. Pixie played on the hat. This is very much the same team. Power Herb with Meteor. Okay. And that would be AB, yeah. Okay, so it is the same team that we had already featured. It was, I forget who it was built by. She made top 16 in the women's tournament. A very, very interesting team, running AB Lando over Scarf Lando, which was the only thing I'd probably maybe some, but the rest of the team was really good. The Zapdos pairing worked super well there as well. And yeah, that finishes it for the Shadow Rider. So I'm going to go back to the team here. We'll pull it back up and look at it. So Shadow Rider, and let's look at it once again. And there you have it, the Shadow Rider team. I don't know who it was made by. As you can see, it's in Japanese and there's question marks and stuff. But yeah, the team works out really fun. It's really fun to use. And it has ways to counter a lot of stuff, right? Like you saw there, won every game with it. It was very easy to use. The reads were good, and then you can even run the Cinderace, and they'll try and do the pivot. The Wider counters that. Hits super hard and things, so very good team, very fun to use. Yeah, I like it personally, and you can never be mad at a 4-0. So yeah, that's the team, guys. We will now return it. And the next couple teams we have Zacian and Zamazenta. We still have Eternatus. We still have Gen 6 and Gen 5 and Gen 7 to do. Gens 1 through 4 should all be done. So I will probably skip the 2 dogs for now. Go down the list and do the rest of them. As you see here, I do already have a team for Solagio. So I will be filling these up with the rest of them, and we'll get through them. And as always, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe.